God will use your frustration as an indication that the way things are right now is not the way things are about to be. When you get to the point where you want to give up because you feel like you've done all you know to do, that's the same point where God has proven that he will show up and show you that he can do more than you could ever ask, think, or imagine. In Luke chapter 5, Peter had been fishing all night long and he had begun to get a little frustrated because he felt like he was doing everything right and he still couldn't catch anything. Here it come, I'm about to set somebody free. But when he allowed Jesus into his boat, things began to change. Jesus fixed it. Jesus told Peter what to do. Peter did it, and he caught so much fish that he had to call his friends over because the catch was sinking his boat. So look, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I know it's been rough on you and it feel like you're doing it for no reason, but don't give up yet. God has been watching you. He know how hard you've been working and he know how long you've been working. All he waiting for you to do is welcome him into your boat. Now this right here is only for the ones who believe it. God is getting ready to bless you so big, but he wants to make sure you have the right people around you, because what he sends as a blessing can sink you if you don't have the right support system.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Torri, and if you've seen by the title, today we'll be doing a visual diary. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little montage in the beginning. I'm not quite finished with everything. Today's visual diary is just basically gonna be like self-care and being more disciplined. My forehead looks like massive. I be wearing wigs. Oops. I wear wigs to try to shrink the size of my forehead, because why do you look so massive? Yeah, clean my niece's room. I have to clean downstairs, and I got probably like, well, Tori, why did you get dressed to clean? It's just because that's where the discipline part comes in. Like, discipline is doing the things that you don't want to do but you need to do. So you don't want to go to the gym, but you need to go to the gym. You don't want to study for that test, but you need to study for that test. You don't want to create the content, but you need to create the content. It's just things of that nature. Like, that's kind of where the discipline like is that. I think I'm on the stream. And so it's just like, sometimes I think this channel would be too much. Yeah, it would. So that's kind of like where it's at for me, honestly. It takes just simple steps that you can do, and it's like you're not doing it, and so it's like by the time it come around, like, it'll be too late. So that's kind of like where my mindset really is. It's like, do it now, so when the time comes, it don't eat you up later. So yeah, let me just show y'all my room. Per usual, this is my freaking bed. So I was trying to decide what pants I was gonna wear today with this shirt. Then these are the clothes that was either at my desk or on the floor. I was studying this morning as well. Then of course, video content, my Bible, didn't even Bible study, crazy, right? Journal for state boards. So I have to, like, I was packing all my stuff up, and so I was like taking all this stuff out. That's the stuff I had to buy to like take all that stuff out, and like that's that. If I had the discipline in the beginning to get up, clean my room, and prioritize things, shit wouldn't look like this. Like, it just wouldn't. And I don't know, like, I could talk about it. I could tell y'all, like, I could tell y'all all of it, like what's been going on, what I've been dealing with, but that's okay. But is that still an excuse to why shit's not done? Ooh, as y'all don't know, I'm still in cosmetology school, so I have to study for state boards, my practical and my theory. So I do the practical study, like prep at school, but why look like I got a dent on my forehead? Y'all see that? But I do theory on my own. So I do like flashcards, practice tests, and all this other stuff. And it's like, granted, it's information. Every time I study, I'm like, dang, I know this. But then it's like, I don't want to let up and not do it. Y'all don't understand. Like, I wish, y'all don't understand, like, all the stuff that, like, no one actually understands, like, all the stuff I've been dealing with day to day. Like, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in. And it's like frustrating and aggravating all at the same time. But you just gotta keep going. And that's the sucky part. And then, like I be saying all the time, like on social media lately, like, you can't rely on motivation, because you'll be motivated day 1, day 2, but then when day 3 comes, you're not motivated no more. And so it's just like, I get it, but like, do you ever just want to just sit and cry, and then once you cry, you realize it didn't help? So then you think, like, the next thing to do is just sit and scream, and then I scream, and it makes me want to cry. That's how I be feeling sometimes. Like, sometimes I just want to sit and cry and scream and punch the wall and take a baseball bat to everything, just to go back to the first part and just cry. So let me put some shoes on. My battery, I just switched batteries. My camera had the nerve to come on and be like, overheating. Bitch, what you overheating for? We only record 30 minutes worth of footage. Why are you overheating? The AC, the fan bumping, AC bumping, you shouldn't even be hot. Sony's ZV-1 camera, it does what it needs to do at the moment that it's given. But like, if you, how am I gonna put it? As you grow as a YouTuber, you can start on your phone, but eventually you'll need a camera. And then when you get the camera, a Sony ZV-1 is a good first camera. But then once you continue to grow, baby, you gotta upgrade. And that's just how it is in life. Period. A bar. Hear me out. Write this note. Take note. I'm good, y'all. Just, have you ever feel like you just needed like a recharge? Like a refresh? That's me. Oh. Obvious thing. We gotta change the fucking calendar. Let's do that now. Hey, y'all. How come every time? Every freaking time. I was just like in the dance because I'm like on my way to the movies or whatever. And I was thinking about today is the Alpha Cookout. So it's like so if you like know Greek, if you know Greeks or whatever, so it's like alphas, you know the alphas. So today's the Alpha Cookout. So I'm like, okay, Torri, you should go. But then I'm like, I don't want to go because I have nobody, one, to go with, and then two, I don't listen to like secular music anymore. So I'm like, am I going to even enjoy myself? And then three, I don't drink like that, especially if I'm by myself. So I'm like, what's the point of going if those three factors are like on the box, like are checked out? So it's just like, what's the point of going? But so I was like, okay, let me just see where it's at. Because if it's down the street, you can pull up and then bounce. Like, you don't gotta stay for long. But knowing, because this is a Maryland Alpha Cookout, it's probably gonna be in Baltimore. Everything's probably in Baltimore. So I'm like, I said, knowing what it is, it's probably gonna be in Baltimore. But I was like, let me just see the address. I'm on here, I'm like, they did like a way now was like the RSVP for the address and shit. So I'm like, okay. And I was like, I know I RSVP. I know for a fact I RSVP. But I thought I heard, but girl, they didn't release the address yet. And the cookout is at 2 o'clock. And I can't resubmit it. Is this a cop? Yes. But yeah, I can't redo it because I already did it once. That's another cop? Oh, somebody in that car. But yeah, I can't redo it because I already did it once. So I'm just sitting here like, okay, so what? It's just not meant for me to go or something. Because even, like, my mom asked me to do her too. So I was like, I'm going to just go to the movies, do what I got to do, and then come back to the house. It's just not meant for me to go. Like, yeah, I used to always go to all the Greek cookouts. All of them, every summer. And then I was like, no. And that's a good thing. You know, times has changed. I have changed. But still, it's like, some in me be like, I want to go because I want something to do. But then when I went to my first graduation cookout last week or 2 weekends ago, I was like enjoying my own company and was like just in my head like, I wish I never came. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying because I don't want to support her. I want to support her. I was just saying, like, I wish I would never came, because, like, this is, like, I'm ready to go home type of thing, because, like, this is not my type of thing anymore. Like, it's, I don't know, I've outgrown a lot of stuff, and sometimes, like, my flesh don't be realizing that. Like, my spirit realizes it, but my flesh be wanting it. But, like, I just be realizing, like, you have outgrown a lot of this stuff. Like, you don't do this stuff anymore. The movie Meg was really good, which I knew it would be, because the first one was good. I was trying to tell my dad that. I'm like, the first one was good. So second, I feel like the second one was bomb. It was good. It's not your typical, like, shark movie. Like, Jaws was cringy, and Jaws should have stopped after however many times they had that movie, because I saw all the Jaws movie. But, like, yeah, like, when it's just basic human interaction, I have so much anxiety. Like, literally, like, I don't talk, like, the way I talk to y'all is how I talk to my friends. Like, I literally talk so fast, my thoughts come all at once, and then they be like, Tori, slow down, what are you saying? And I'll be like, okay, this is what I'm saying. And so, but then it's like, when it comes down to meeting new people, and it comes down to, like, trying to date and get out there, I have so much freaking anxiety. And it's like, I don't know where it's coming from, because even my therapist couldn't understand it. She was just like, you're social, but you're not social. Yes, that is the truth. So I got these Steve Maddens. I feel like Steve Madden is almost equivalent to Michael Kors and Coach. Like, it's like a nice designer to me personally. I don't really care. I thought I saw a bug. So then I got these shoes. And y'all, you know what's so crazy? These look like the tan shoes I already have that I wore at the Barkley Fest. Those I got from Shein. I feel like my lashes must come off. Those I got from Shein. I was like, I paid like, I think $20, $30 for those, but it's okay. So I was like, oh, I should get these. These are like more cuter because they got more color in it. Like, it got the black, it was really mad cute. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get these. And they could go with my fit today if I wanted it to. But I was like, nah, they were only $50. So I was like, I'll get them.
Your boy got the full body do-rag out.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like stocking. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locking. My body got rid of.
Hey y'all, I am obviously back in the house. I only came on the camera right because I'm watching Sisters, because it's a Tyler Perry show. I was watching Zensima. It was so good, and my friend was like, you gotta watch Sisters because that's where it's from. Da, da, da. So I'm like, okay, let me watch Sisters. So I watched it from the beginning. And if this is a spoiler alert for anybody that like hasn't seen Sisters, but like, it's a character named Andy. She messing with a married man, and so, and it's her friend Karen. So I'm watching the part where her well, let me start this. Let me take it back a little bit. So Andy is messing with a married man, but Andy is also a lawyer, a divorce lawyer. So in this scene that I'm watching now, Andy just found out that her boyfriend, that's not really her boyfriend, who married to another woman, had supposedly left his wife after his wife went to Andy's office saying that she no longer wants a divorce from her husband, who Andy is messing with, because he like recommitted his love to her. Basically, he gave her like a new ring that he at first tried to give Andy. So now we're at the part where Karen's trying to tell her, Andy's trying to explain, well, I don't want none of this now, da da da. Excuse me. But Karen is like trying to tell Andy, well, just start from here. Like, he left his wife, da da da, start from here, start from now. And then it's just like, I'm like, that's just the stupidest advice that a friend could give another friend. You know why that's stupid? Because there's no starting from here. The foundation has already been laid, and the foundation is already unstable. The foundation that was laid is that you was messing with a married man, and you was begging him for 6 months to leave his wife. You gave him an ultimatum, he left it. Then God tried to I'm bringing God into it, yes ma'am. So then God tried to show you how this man ain't good for you. First of all, I saw a tweet that said God would never bless you with another woman's man. That married man is not a blessing from God. So Yes, I'm bringing my religious point in here, period. First of all, God has been showing her that this man is not leaving his wife, that this man is manipulative and controlling, and you still want to sit here and be like, oh, well, I just want to consider it. And as a friend, you telling her, well, just start from here. Let's just, he left her, his bags is here. Baby, he probably just packed up 2 drawers. 2 drawers. Because he going to come back and he going to do you how he did his wife. And you going to be looking stupid. And then it's funny because her friend, who didn't even know he was married at first, spotted him and his wife at the airport. Then, together, then he gave his wife the ring that he tried to propose to you with. Then he up and first of all, she should never told him that his wife tried to get, like, she's really trying to lose her job too. Like, it's giving stupid. The day is winding down, and you wanna know what I didn't do? So yeah, I have time, but I came out here because I was like, do y'all want to do, like, go through the options on a dating app with me? And like, we could talk about it. I'm not gonna really put their information up on the screen, but like, whatever, it's like I'll let y'all know. All right, so I'm gonna skip this one. I'm gonna skip this one too. Okay, so we have, no, very corny. All right, let's see how his voice sounds. His name is Bryson.
And I'm very particular about that. Thank you.
What?
And I'm very particular about that. Thank you.
I don't like that. Guys, you know what irks me? It says short-term relationship open to long. He said just got out of relationships, so taking it slow. So how about you say, like, figuring out your dating goals? If you not, like, if you don't want to be in a relationship, how about you figure out your relationship goals? Oh my gosh, y'all. It's the fact that when people use AI pictures, it's like, why? Huh? Like, why are you using AI? You can't use your real picture? Oh my gosh. It's AI photos. Like your first 2 photos is AI. It's giving catfish. Said, teach me something about life. Give me a new perspective, something to learn and grow from. He's 24, 5'11". He needs a life partner. That's what he's looking for. Oh my gosh. You know, like, another thing, y'all, too. I've deleted this app about 4 times since December of last year. And I'm starting to see people that I saw here when I was on here in December. So it's like, did you two also delete the app, or have you been on this app since December, or however long you've been on this app?
Like to tag along.
So he gave me the vibe of, like, he just like you being around. He's open to children. No disrespect, I don't want anybody with kids. I don't like any of these options. Hey y'all, so I am about to go do and finish the task that I was supposed to do in the first place, because why? We are being disciplined. So I didn't finish eating my food because I was trying to do my mom's hair, and the Chipotle is nasty anyway, so I didn't want to finish it. I'm not lying, like, if I see a bug over here when I'm about to go and do this shit, if I see a bug in these bins, best believe I'm zipping. Because I have to put all this stuff in these 2 bins. So the beginning of this year I got a salon suite, and then due to financial differences I could not have the suite for that much longer. One thing I'm learning about pursuing a career in cosmetology is that it's all about building trust with clients, and the building clients part is going to take longer than actually building the trust with the clients. So I know to keep a suite, you gotta keep clients. So I didn't have a consistent flow of clientele coming in, and then also at that time, I realized I never talked about the suite, but also at that time, I stopped talking. I stopped. Well, get your words together. I stopped having the suite because I did not have the clientele, and at that time when I got the suite was during a holiday season, which is when majority of clientele slows down for a lot of entrepreneurs, well, cosmetologists in general. So I could not hold on to the suite. It was causing a financial hardship for me, and at that time, so I was like, you know what, we're just gonna like get rid of the whole thing. So I just yeah, a lot of stuff I'm probably gonna throw in the trash because I've changed my name for like the 3rd time, and I'm no longer located at that suite, so it's no reason to continuously pass out cards if you don't reside there. So all right, so obviously everything that was like right here, I was able to fit in here. My 3 mannequins, all the stuff that was in the bins. I do have a trash bag of like a bunch of stuff that I'm never gonna use and I was ordering. I had a snack bin, which I'm just put in the kitchen and just leave it out. And then I also have a candy jar also, which I'm just gonna leave out. And of course I have my like cash app payments that I'm also gonna just leave out. I think I'm just put it in like in this bag. So yeah, so like, yeah, these are like the mirror I had and the 2 pictures I had. You can see like in the mirror what it looked like. And I have my trash can, which I'm gonna leave over there. And that was never at my suite, but I'm just leave that there too. Why you should be more disciplined in the first place. Like, this is not something that I wanted to do, but I'm glad I did it. Because 1, it needed to be done. And then 2, like, it feels good that I actually did it and got it done. Versus letting it sit there for another day. That actually made me happy, actually. Yeah, it really did, actually. Okay. So, I'm gonna put the lid on this and just leave it there and let my parents put it where they may want to. They was like, I don't know if I want it in the garage, but then I don't want it in the basement either. But it can't stay here, so I don't know where it's gonna go. Yeah, really, yeah, I don't understand how much of that made me really happy, actually. It made me happy. I was trying to get these headbands. I'm gonna give these away to somebody's daughter or whatever that probably want these. Because nobody was buying them, so I don't even want them. I'm trying. So if you watching this and you live in the DMV and you want these headbands, I am happy to give them to you. Oh baby, was it a time? It was a time, it was a time, it was a time. Oops. Literally everybody had these damn headbands on. Whew, child, it was a time. So yeah, I'm about to put the lid on this, and for future Torri, because you know this is a visual diary, I just want to let you know that this is not the end but the beginning, that you are closing a chapter but starting a new one. So just know that even though you are packing up your things from your previous suite, you are about to step into a new era of bigger and better things. So I hope that you know, and I hope you're working hard or working toward the things that you're trying to get to, because I just want to let you know that you will get there as long as you stay focused, look at the bigger picture, know your why, and continue to talk to God and that ask him to order your steps, but you'll get there. So all this stuff gonna come out the bin and you gonna maximize on everything that you do. Okay, so you have reached the end of this video, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on all social media platforms at itstorrijayy with 2 Y's. And follow me on TikTok at Torri the Stylist. And I guess I'll see you guys next time.